What is it with me and this game and not starting the recording? At least I noticed only about 5 minutes into it instead of about half an hour like last time. Right, I finally made it to the mine, but something followed me. Sadly, it wasn't something that could remind me to turn the recording on. Surely it wasn't human. I lost it on the way, at least I think I did. I need to forget about it. I can't waste time on delusions. That's what they taught me after all. Father, detective, the mine. Hopefully I can find something here. Goodness sake. Never mind. Let's get on with it. Okay, we're back with Nicholas. That does explain, in talking about the delusions, that does explain, what does it explain? It explains the monster that was chasing us at the end of the last chapter with Nicholas, because I was wondering what that character was all about, and, of course he was just a delusion. He was just a hallucination. Right, here is a mine of the map. I mean the other way round. It's not very useful or important, alright? Just trust me on this one. Right, let us read some documents. Hopefully this time I won't stumble over my own sentences as much as I did the first time around. He lied to me. He lied through his teeth. He sold me that map, saying it would lead me to the gold that was supposed to be in this mine. When I asked him why he didn't go down here himself and take it, he said he was too old, that he couldn't see as well as he used to, and he couldn't manage it himself. And what did I do? Rather than deride the old fool, I paid him, and went down to the very bottom of the mine, and I did find the gold, but it was fool's gold, merely plain pyrite that even a child could tell from real gold. It was my greed that got me here, and now I cannot find my way back. How many days have I been here? Maybe even weeks. Thankfully there's plenty of rats, or else I would have starved to death. I drink the dirty groundwater. When that runs out, there'll only be my own urine. Oh, gosh, even reading that for the second time, that's still a stomach-churning thought. I found the notes of a certain Gilman who described a way out. If I don't get so scared, I'd be safer now. I was going the right way when I heard the unearthly screaming and ran until I was weary. That's it, I can't go back now. If I die here, then remember, whoever you are, follow the detective's notes. Lights are the key. The green lights, I saw them in some of the tunnels. There's no hope for me now. I'm so tired. Is there anything written on the back? No, okay. My father's mine has become a graveyard for so many, it's terrible. If I don't want to end up like them, I must remember the hints from Gilmore's notes and follow the green lights, otherwise I'll never get out of here. And here is one of said notes. 3 miners lost their lives in the explosion, but also, and what seems like a curious coincidence, Hyde's partner, George Whitehead, who owned half the shares in both the mine and the inn. One of the inn's guests, who could have been a first-hand witness, went missing several days after the incident. He wasn't the only one in the area who vanished under undisclosed circumstances. It is all very suspicious. The investigating officers don't seem too eager to solve that mystery. I'd be glad to help them, but obviously not for free. And we have 3 Roman numerals here, number 6 and number 1 and number 3.
Why would my father kill them if they were his friends? And on top of that, the explosion led him to financial ruin. That doesn't make any sense. My father was a fool. It wouldn't hurt his own interests.
Unless causing the explosion brought around something more valuable, or protected something more valuable than the mine actually was. So you marked on the number 6, which is on the right hand side of me, that thatched tunnel. There's the number 1, which I've just come out of, and then there's the number 3, which is up in that left hand corner. So let's head down number 6 and pretend like I don't know what. Pretend like I didn't literally just do this. Giddy aunt, it gets on my nerves.
The one that the dead man had written about. If he was right, I'm on the right track.
Yes, so we've just come out of number 2 now, and we could slip straight into number 3 if we wanted to, in order to go down there again, because it seems like these tunnels link up to other ones in a very bizarre manner. So again, we have encountered more green light, and nobody's going to give us an explanation on how that's a thing, but never mind. Let me poke around up here. I didn't come up here before, so doesn't seem... Oh, there's a little bit of stuff here. Good. Stuff always makes me happy. Where does this lead me? This has got another white light on it. So yes, this is... Oh, there's more stuff here. This is the entrance to number 6. So if I now wanted to go in number 1, I'd head down here. Back the way I came. But But this doesn't lead me to where I started from.
The light is green again. A little bit of effort. I can get out of this damn mine.
Yes, with a bit of effort and a bit of brain power that I clearly lack, maybe we can survive this. I don't know which one we're supposed to go down now. I don't know. This is as far as I got. So yeah, exactly 5 minutes. Exactly 5 minutes into the game. Right. I'm guessing I'm looking for another note to give me some more clues. Is that a note? No, that's a shadow. Sadly, not nearly as useful. Let's poke around this little bit of area, because this seems like the sort of place one might have left a note if one was trying to be nice to the player. Good. Certainly being nice in terms of the amount of supplies they're giving me. I'm not complaining about that in the slightest. Do we have a note here? Yes, indeed, we do. The boy with the matches. Yes, I'm probably working out myself. Hyde's secret. What could that woman mean? Dear sir, I saw your ad about you're looking for the missing John Norton. I may be a simple peasant, but I know who is responsible for his vanishing, for the crime in the mine, where my husband died. I went to the sheriff and told him all about it, but he only scoffed at me, and said I was seeing things from all the grieving. And I'll tell ya something, but only face to face and in my house, because that's the only place to feel safe. What ya learn about Hyde's secrets, nothing will ever be the same. They were hiding well, I saw it, but what crept out at night from, we don't know. Interesting. Anything on the back? Nope. Okay, that didn't help. It was a note, which is what I'd asked for, but I suppose it should be a bit more specific to stop fate from tricking me. Should have been a bit more specific that I needed a note from the detective that was going to help. Not just a bit of backstory. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here I can really make use of. Exactly, so I suppose, I don't just want to wander randomly. Ah, this will be the pyrite they were talking about. It begs the question why they were picking it up and putting it into mine shelter. It was all worthless. I have absolutely not a baldies where we're going to go, so I'm just going to wander down number 6 again. Maybe I need to do number 6, then number 1, then number 3. Because that was the order in which they appeared on the note, but I did them 6, 3, 1. So, yeah. I just went down 3 because it was the one right next to it, and it seemed like a sort of logical progression from that point on. But, let me completely forget where the heck it is I'm going. I think I'm going down this way. Yes, that should be 6, yes. Then I'll head down number 1. And then I'll head into number 3. There we go. So there's 5.
Running in circles, damn it! I need a clue.
You shut up.
Maybe someone's written one down somewhere.
I know what I'm doing, mate. At least I think I do. Give me 30 seconds to get down to the end of this corridor, and trust me, then I'll be in utter agreement with you that we're thoroughly screwed. No, we're not. Yippee! We've worked it out. There we are. Now we can get this open. So, before when we were running down 1, it said 2. So maybe we're on like the 2nd level or something?
Someone's here.
Hello, mate.
Doesn't look very friendly.
Oh, goodness. This is going to go well. Oh, you're going to introduce a new mechanic. Actually, hang on a minute, this isn't a new mechanic. We've had sneaking before. I distinctly remember it in that corridor in the hotel with the man with the big pickaxe or something. That I failed at miserably for like a quarter of an hour. Why didn't you introduce this then? Never mind. Take care not to be heard or seen with a ghost. You'll be moving quieter when crouches. If the spirit sees you, run and hide. Okay. How do I crouch again? I've already forgotten.
Look at the
See.
map for some hints. Maybe it will tell me where Gilman left the other notes.
I'm guessing, A, where that red question mark is, and B, where that monster's just gone. I'm going to go out on a little bit of a limb there, and put that forward as my hypothesis. Let's test it. Oh, goodness, which way are you coming? Are you coming this way? I don't think you are. I can't see you. Oh, there you go again. Now you're coming this way, aren't you? You're patrolling. I can sense it. Let me circle around. Try and come at it from t'other angle. See if we have any more success. Right. Now, where is he? There he is. Oh, for good... Really? You saw me now? You didn't see me before? When I was, like, much closer in a much more obvious position? Okay, then. Fair enough. I think I am free. Need to find a hiding spot. Oh, for goodness sake! Goodness sake, man! Very growly tummy, haven't you? Sorry about that, mate. I have no burgers to give you. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is not a good hiding spot, is it? It's the best hiding spot in the city. Is he gone? No, I'm not going to stop crouching. I'm going to hide in this corner and cry a lot. Goodness. What do you say now? Give me the thing. What is this about? Is it a page from the Bible in the inn? But here? What does it say? For there is... Oh, I'm trying to read a book, mate. Could you put the thing down? Never interrupt a man when he's trying to read a book. It's extremely rude. Giddy aunt. This just isn't my day, is it? Right. Never mind. Let's try that again, and this time we shall find a more secluded location to perform our book studies. Giddy aunt. Right. I'm gonna speed read this. For there is nothing covered that shall be not revealed, neither hid shall be no... Oh, wait. Why can't this just... Oh, I can pick it up and put it in my inventory, then go and carry it in the corner like a child and cry. Ah, brilliant. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed up to the housetops. I'm going to pretend like I understand a word of that, and we're going to move on. Now, where is friend? Friend is leaving. Good. Good, I like it when that happens. Okay, yes. What do you mean he can't see me? Yes, he can. He's chased me like 5 times, you great goosesaurus. Okay, number 9. Number 7. And number 8. And it says 2 of 3 there. I've been able to establish that there was conflict between Old Hyde and Whitehead escalating in the months prior to the accident. Both had a lot on their conscience. Hyde was notorious for his heavy hand. He once threw out one of the dissatisfied guests from the inn, not to mention how he repeatedly abused his son Nicholas, often in front of other people. Oh, I'm still alive. Whitehead, on the other hand, was quick-tempered and easily antagonised others. There's evidence that he threatened miners, whom he thought was lazy. Also, Whitehead's former friend claims that together with the judge, he wanted to take over both the inn and the mine, even using his partner's son, young Nicholas, to that end.
Walter thought my father killed his partner to get his shares. But the explosion was accidental. After all, the mine brought in more income than inn, which often remained empty.
It's really badly placed then, isn't it?
The detective didn't have hard evidence, only circumstantial.
Yeah, right. Don't. Oh, goodness! Oh, goodness! I was going to say my brain is all over the floor now, but that would require a very, very small floor. Right. Let me guess, you didn't checkpoint when I picked up that piece of paper. I mean, do I need the piece of paper? Because I've got the numbers written down, so I don't need the piece of paper. Unless they're randomised each time. Oh, you did save when I... You did save when I picked up the paper. How very kind of you. I greatly appreciate that. Me and my deep voice definitely appreciate that. Right, mate, would you mind screwing off and never coming back for the rest of your life? Is he a sound enemy then? Because they said he can't see me, but I feel like I was standing still. And well secreted! No, not that one. I want to go down the other way. I want to go down number 9. Not number 10 or number 11. Where's number 9? I don't know. Yes, it should be right here. Is this number 9? Oh, it is! It had fallen down. Goodness. Right, never mind. Man alive. Okay, there's the green light. That means we've done that bit right. And our friend is going to come and chase us in a minute if we don't get out of here. So I'm just going to head down here because I think this is roughly the right direction. Yes, just a little bit further this way, and then in at the left. Yep, that looks like it. Right, this is an interesting little mechanic, actually, to kind of develop a maze you really have to think about, and sort of work out what you're going to do. You can't just, you know, wander around and figure it out through... Well, you could figure it out through trial and error, but not like traditional trial and error, I mean. You have to sort of, think, is what I'm trying to say. As opposed to basic mazes which can be solved through like algorithms and things. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Yes, here we are. And this will lead me to the 3rd floor, and then presumably my friend will get even more cheesed off at me for forgetting to turn the light on again. I'm sorry about that. Right. Oh goodness, I had to go and open my big mouth about you, friend, didn't I? Right, okay, and again, it's off in the direction that he's going. So I'm just going to kind of follow him a little bit. This will be good for me figuring out the proximity of getting detected by him as well. Okay, good. He's... Oh, right. I thought he was heading up there, not across here. This has been a pointless endeavour. Just like everything else in my life. He sounds very loud, which implies he's quite close. Okay, he's gone down there, which is fine. I think that's much further away than where I need to go. Okay, right. Yes, here we are, little building, and goodness. You could hang somebody with that if you're not careful, mate. Right, there must be another clue in here. Yes, here we are. Right, what are the numerals? The numerals are getting beyond the levels I can read. Right, so that's what, 17... 13 and 14. Such a bizarre method of writing numbers down. Maria, the widow of the miners, wrote me a letter. She claims to know the secret of the Hyde family and is willing to share it with me. It is supposed to change everything, at least she believes so. She tried for years to draw the attention of the sheriff and officials, but they dismissed her, claiming she suffers from grief-related delusions. Today I'm meeting her in person. I hope that a story will allow me to bring some strong charges. Jacob Hyde should be rotting in jail. Yes, my gut tells me that this case will get my name on the headlines. A tormented widow, a venal sheriff, whatever the heck that means, and a greedy mine owner goes so far as committing a crime. I've waited my whole life for a chance like this.
The detective is eager to make it big on the tragedies that took place in Blackstone. His eye here spread the way from piecing all the threads together, but something kept slipping away from him. Maria seemed to know the whole story. She mentioned some secret in my family, something that could change everything, bring us down forever. What could she mean? Did she know something?
Oh, goodness, I'm being chased again. First time in my life. Right, is it this one? No, it's not this one. I think it was very nearly that one, though. I think we're actually really close to where we were supposed to be. But I've headed to... Ooh, there's multiple of you! That hardly seems sporting. Kitty up. But then people call fox hunting sport. That's hardly fair either. Right. Goodness. Why did he just have to be outside the building when I wanted to go out of it? That simply isn't fair. Giddy yarns. Right. I need to find number 17, I think it is. Right, which is... Yes, it is that one. So where was I then? I swear I looked at that and it didn't look right to me. I don't know. Right. Now that is frankly just utterly unacceptable, my friend. You have no sense of sportsmanship. Giddy, you have to climb out a window at this rate. Dear. Is he just hiding out there? Just waiting? Just standing there? Waiting to... With this darned chair, get out of the way! Yes. Okay, so that's scripted. Right-ho. That makes a little bit more sense. What does that say? 4 dead in mining explosion. New facts observed regarding the accident we had covered in the previous issue of our paper. The victims of the explosion at the Caroline mine include not only 3 miners previously mentioned, but also the co-owner of the Enterprise, George Whitehead. Jacob Harter, the other owner, refused to speak to journalists. He issued short statements in which he offered his condolences to the victims' families. Oh my giddy aunt! My bum must have been peeking out from behind the boards as I read a dilapidated ancient newspaper. Not a situation I thought I was going to find myself in when I dragged myself out of bed this morning, but hey-ho, never mind. Goodness sake. Okay, so he is going to come and stand up here, and then he's going to go away again. Yes, there he is. I wish I had better opportunity to admire the character designs of the folks in this game. Now, where's he gone? He's going that way. Good, that's the way I don't need to go. Oh well, now he's following me. Oh, I mistook it for 9. It's because half the board had broken. Never mind. Giddy, it's dark. I can't see where I'm going. There we are. That's better. Yay! He's a bit less yay, but the rest of it's yay. Okay, where's another map? Here's one. Okay, so I need to get to number 13, which is this one down here. So I need to go sort of right, skip a corridor, and then turn left. Right, skip a corridor, and then go left. No, don't go left. Sat-nav, please reevaluate my route. Goodness. I hope I can still get through here. Okay, good. That was vaguely successful. We're nearly where we need to be. We just need to head down here and then go through the first door on the left. Yep, that'll be this one, and this one's been maintained properly. Good, good, good. Right. It's like when the speed limit changes, but you don't know because the sign's fallen over, and then you get horribly arrested. That's because of crimes you didn't commit. But you did. Yeah, I did commit them. Right, never mind any of that. It's oh, goodness sake, I don't even have time to read a map. This man is not giddy, aunt. How many demon people are here? If I keep running, eventually I'll bump into it. I think it's up in the upper right-hand corner. Yes, it's this one. Hooray. Let's bring this back up. This should be onto the final level. Yay! Get out of the mine. It would be my absolute pleasure. I have to... what? I have to... oh, raise that up. Okay, why? Why don't I go down there? Oh, is this because this is up and I want to go up? Which kind of begs the question why we're going down to lower and lower levels. But never mind. Why does this thing not turn? Why does this thing not turn? Do I need to move this? Right, gonna pretend like I know what's going on. And we are going to pull this back. Oh, am I gonna do an Indiana Jones and like get in the mine cart and then ride it through the mine? That would be a nice, cool cinematic. I would rather enjoy watching that. Right, there we are. Let's open that. Yes, I just need to bring it back because I think there was like a switch, wasn't there, to switch the tracks over. So maybe I could make use of that. Like somebody's gonna sneak up behind me in a minute and very much murder me while my back is turned. But yeah, here we are. Pull this nicely far back. There we go. And then I pull this switch. There we are. And now push forward. Oh, no, don't say I'm just using this to break the boards. Tell me I'm going to get in and have a nice cinematic. Please. Please. Get on with this already. I was all excited and I ruined everything. Goodness. Never mind. Let's just... Oh, goodness. That was a dumb idea. How the hell did I survive that? Oh well, we're not out of the mine. I think we're just deeper in the belly of the... What the hell is that? Oh, it's a body. Sorry, I thought it was like the mouth of a kraken or something. I stand, gratefully corrected. One day, I'm gonna play this game and I'm not gonna suck. That day is not today though. Not that dame. Right, oh good, I have to go back to the jaw-breaking, sternum-cracking, teeth-removing rock. That must be made out of pretty stern stuff to survive that. Right. I didn't realise there was a big gap here, alright. Hello, mate.
Kill him. Is he? God. I think he's still alive.
I had no heart, bastard!
When did I say that? He's got a heck of a throwing arm on him. He must have been quite a baseball player in his youth. Defeat Gilman. Oh. With what? Fire?
Run. If he so much as touches me, I'll freeze to death.
Okay. Amazingly cool music that seems very familiar from somewhere. I need to use like fire or something. Yes, I think like fire is going to be his weak point. Oh goody, he's got friends. Also, this isn't a fight. This is clearly just a chase sequence. But never mind. I'm not complaining. I'm lucky though. I need to find like some fire. If maybe I can like melt him or something. Then maybe he'll succumb to his mortal wounds. Come and scrap the thing. Thank you very much. Now which way? Not that way. Not that way either. Not that way. This is fun. Oh goodness. Oh, stop moaning and get on with life. Oh, goodness, I nearly had my bum sliced off. I don't want to have my bum sliced, thank you very much. I was going to say I'm quite happy with the way it is, but let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. Oh boy, that was interesting. I'm still trying to defeat him then. Okay then. So, whew, that was intense. I've also realised, well, there's multiple ghosts, because they're ghosts of miners, so of course there would be multiple miners. Okay, there he is. A strange stance. See, he's fully unlocked the Frost Breath shout in Skyrim. Freezing wave. Crouch behind the metal sheets to take cover from the ice.
Be careful. Any of those blasts could freeze me to death.
Okay, so you need to wait for it to pass, and then run, and then hide behind a little box. A. Beautiful. B. Cool. Right. Keep moving. Get to the next one. Oh, okay, now I can...
Is his weakness. If I can hit him there, all be over.
Wait, no, come back. This could prove to be problematic for me. Here, mate. How's it going? Oh, good. I am so screwed. I'm running out of thing to stand on. Right. How the hell am I going to reach him? I very nearly fell off that. Nearly indeed. Right. Is that him over there at the back? I think it is, isn't it? If they get close to him, just stab him. Oh, with the pickaxe. Where was I hiding that? Also, I thought this guy was my ally. It seems not. Not again. Oh goodness. My bonds. My bonds are going to be in a lot worse shape if I don't get out of here. Mate, buy me dinner before you grab me. Quick time event? What is that? What is that? We're talking about buying dinner and just things elongating and growing. So that man comes to my rescue again, and though I don't think he's a good guy. He's dead. Okay, maybe he's not. He's still shouting. I think you've done your job, mate. I don't think you'll be getting up from that. Is Hatman still there?
You finish what you started.
Yeah, he's definitely dead, mate. You don't need to do a Mortal Kombat fatality on this. What is going on? This game is weird. Oh, gift! It's a present! Oh, alright. Another time, perhaps. Well, that was a short little episode, but a short little chapter. But what I rather enjoyed. That was actually really nice. That was a lovely change of pace, and very, very beautiful, very beautifully put together. Right, I think that's enough of that. For one more day. Yes, because the next chapter probably will not also be half an hour long, or else I could put them both into one. But my search for the intruder has suddenly turned into a nightmare. Emma claims that I was lost in the wood for 6 hours. To make matters worse, someone broke into my office and stole the telegrams. While following the thief, I ended up facing the terrible truth. We've been being watched for a long time. The Soviets, they know everything, every detail. This whole thing is getting more and more complicated. I'm starting to think that Nicholas did not, in fact, lose his mind. He too was stalked by someone with his every step. Indeed. Either that or he's off his trolley, and so are you, my friend. One or the other. Not sure which. Sure, we'll find out now. Anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Beast Inside. Chapter 9. We are back with Adam. We've had the fascinating experience of the mine with Nicholas, and I have absolutely no idea what we're going to be doing with Adam. Not a baldies. I remember going down into... Oh, yes, I do. We went down into the basement of that little house where there was that spying equipment, and we found the page from Nicholas's journal, and there was a man who'd been stabbed and tied to a piece of wood, and just as we were reading it, he got up. Yes, I recall now. Right. That was convenient timing. Let's get on with the game.
Where am I? Oh! Fuck. Okay.
Evening. Oh, good. I need to literally drag dead weight around with me.
Fucking well. How do I get out?
Wells are a lot deeper than this, mate. Yeah, well, this is perfectly straightforward. Right, let me just cut my hand off. This will solve the problem. Oh, wait, no, I mean cut his hand off. It's a much better plan. Is it going to be a quick time event? Why are you hesitant about doing this, mate? He's dead. He's dead, mate. Calm down. There we are. Nothing to worry about. Now, don't leave that knife. That knife will come in handy for something else later. How bizarre. Why did I end up down here? What do I want these rocks for? Oh, I need to get that barrel. Well, this is convenient because these rocks will come back. They'll smack me on the brain every time I fail, but try a tiny bit higher. Yay. Now what? Can I climb using this? Yes, here we are. I can escape. I can climb very slowly. You do not have a sense of urgency about you, mate, despite the fact that Emma's going to be even more cross that you've been gone hours longer than before. Oh, good. It seems I'm quite fat. Really need to lose some weight, old boy. I do find myself wondering if we could just climb out of it, why didn't we do it in the first place instead of going with the whole chain menagerie. Oh well, I'm not one to. I was about to say I'm not one to criticise narrative devices. Yes, I am. Right, where the hell are we? What's that? Some keys. Good. Those will come in handy for something, probably. Well, that's my hand. I thought it was somebody else's hand grabbing me for a moment. I was a bit disturbed. Oh dear. Okay, so we're not far away from where we were. We're far away from when we were, but not where. Right. Okay, is there anything around this building I should be aware of? No, I don't know if there is any treasure here. What? A dreadful shame. Okay. I don't know which way I'm going. Probably not back the way I came. Do I have the thing I can use to get through here? So I still have a machete on me. Where am I keeping that? Seriously. Like, do I have a machete sheath attached to my belt? Because if so, that's kind of cool, but also at the same time kind of dangerous. Probably slightly illegal to be wandering around with such a vicious weapon. Okay, I think we've been here before, actually. I feel like this isn't all that far away from home. Actually, we've still got a map somewhere, haven't we? On the in the notes, perhaps. Soviet spies. Map. Yes, here we are. Where did I start from? Maybe up here. Maybe. Well, I've just crossed the river, so maybe I've just crossed here, which would mean I'm miles away from where I need to be. I don't know. I'm just going to wander in one direction and see what potentially goes inevitably wrong.
Must get back to her as fast as I can.
I'm trying, mate. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry that ain't good enough for you. This looks like a dead end. So I can go across here, climb onto this tree. No, I feel like that would be a little easier to do if that was what I was intended to do. Okay, let me go back and try the other way. I haven't been here before. Either that or someone's going around and mending all these bits of wood, which is very neighbourly of them, but also immensely irritating. Okay, yeah, this certainly seems like a one-way bit of area, and a shortcut as well. Watchtower, Fire Watchtower, Chapel. Don't think we're going to any of those places, but there's some light. And speaking of narrative devices, light is certainly one of them. I'm sorry. I'm wandering around with this caveman device. You see this, and you don't think to take it. Okay. Fair enough. The light's pointing in this direction, so that must be where we're meant to go. And a big wheel from like the side of a mill or something that you'd have in like a river. How bizarre. Right, Hillside Inn Shore. I don't think I want to go to the inn. Because the inn... Yeah, the inn's like over here. So I must be somewhere around here, probably. Or maybe up down here, or over here. I don't know. Let's go back.
I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's alright.
Oh, shush. Goodness. I remember coming across this bridge once before, and the words were read that way, so we are definitely going back. I just don't know whether we're going back in the right direction or not. Ah! Turns out we are. Hooray. Right. Time to get berated. Again.
Emma! Where is she?
Goodness, you scared me, man. Don't do that. Talk to Emma. These are all locked. That was a good place for a jump scare, but you didn't take advantage of it. This is locked as well. I don't feel like we've ever been in this back room here. What's with the jars of ashes? Those were a little concerning. Absence of my wife isn't. Understandable, frankly. No, she's not in here. Okay, she must be upstairs. She must have gone upstairs to rest. Rest from me being an absolute pest. No, this is locked as well. Probably check the bedroom first. Thinking about it. Ah, there you are. I'm back!
He's been here again.
That doesn't surprise me. At least you're not angry with me.
What happened to you? Why do you look like this?
I had an adventure.
Slipped and fell into a stream.
Yeah, that's why I'm covered in blood. Of course it is.
Come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. Phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires or...
The important thing is, he didn't do anything to you.
But he could have.
Yet.
What I found.
What have you found?
God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone.
Did you meet the sheriff?
He,
Nope, never found him.
No, I must have missed them. I found the telegrams, though. And believe it or not, the diary I told you about?
Diary?
Nicholas's diary. It'll help me decode them. I just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again. Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work?
Well, they are
Why
killing
don't you
me
think
because
about
of
me?
work.
About our child?
I do think...
It's all
all the
connected.
time.
Then do something to keep us safe, and do it fast.
It'll be over soon. I promise.
I'm not one to usually suggest this sort of solution, but we are American. Do we not have a
I'm
gun?
on edge. She needs to calm down. I better check what the sheriff was up to. Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Like, do we know? Oh, is that what we found? Oh, cool. Was it the sheriff that we found at the bottom of the well? No, it couldn't have been. That body was rotted. That body had been there for ages. There's no way he died shortly before I arrived there. I was going to say shortly before I did. No, that's a bit foreshadowing. Mind you, the opening sequence of the game did that quite well. Because I think... I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time. It's probably been a long time for you as well, because I think we're on like episode 8 at the moment. So, it's probably been quite a while for you as well. What do you have here? A lighter with a man's face on it.
Where did you get that from? An uncle from the KGB?
That's Lenin, isn't it? Why would someone keep this? Was he a real officer or sort of dummy sheriff? Mate, if you are pretending to be an American sheriff and you're secretly a KGB agent, don't take this with you. Just a bit of packing advice. Don't do that. That's very silly. Very, very silly indeed. Okay, I don't think I need that. Let's get rid of that. I can't move the mouse to look over to the right. Police report. What does this say? Officer P.T. Anderson. Plaintiff's name Emma Stevenson. Yes. A burglary. Tuesday, the police station in Wyndham received a phone call concerning a supposed second-degree burglary on a private property. The caller, who said her name was Emma Stevenson, claimed that while her husband was away, an unidentified trespasser entered the property, punctured the tyres of the car. Actions taken. I've arrived at the spot at 5:03 p.m. Upon preliminary investigations, I can confirm with absolute certainty that the tyres... Well done, Holmes. Were indeed punctured with a sharp tool. Footprints left in the mud indicate a man. Or a woman with big feet. I will talk to the owner, and then, after further examination, we will try to put down conclusions in a summary. Okay, what secret's on the back? Additional comments. This isn't really a hidden message, is it? It's just the other side of the page. I mean, for goodness sake, right? Like, if you think, right, oh, got some secret information here, right? Got lots of information being written down on a piece of paper. Oh, look, here's a secret. My hands are so numb I can't turn the page. Here's a secret. No, it's called the next bit of information. Goodness! You must think every chapter is like an incredible revelation. It's not. It's just the next bit of interest. Never mind. The house that the Stevensons now live in has had a very eventful history. In the 1850s, there was an accident near the mine, at least a few people went missing in the immediate area. When a body of one of the missing people was found, accusations were made against a certain Jacob Hyde, the mine's co-owner, who happened to live in the very same house. It wasn't until years later that the bodies were found, which is why the area has become shrouded in dark legends. The murderer was never apprehended. Goodness! He never had the chance to write that summary. The same person that turned our life to hell has brought the sheriff's life to a brutal end. Or I guess that does mean it was his body. These are the events that Nicholas mentioned in his diary, so he didn't make up or embellish anything. Too bad I don't know where the legends before moving here. Yes, or else you probably wouldn't have come here. Mind you, Nicholas is helping you decode those telegrams, so without Nicholas you probably would still be stuck. But never mind. What do we have here in the glove compartment? Probably some gloves, thinking about it. No,
What's this?
a document.
In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What? What the fuck? Am I
That's
supposed
a
to
twist
believe
I
that
didn't see
my family
coming.
and the Hydes are one and the same? That's fucking absurd. Someone would have told me if we had such stories in our family history, wouldn't they? Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the sheriff. He wanted to set me up, mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Oh, fuck, I seriously can't put my finger on this.
I'll put my finger on something. You're going mad. You're going utterly bonkers. I see. That was a twist I didn't see coming. The real secrets of Blackstone crime. Yes. Interesting. What's written on the back? Anything of importance? Additional comments. While searching the Hyde's family estate, the sheriff and deputy found a hidden room located directly above the office. Inside, in the dark, there was Jacob's teenage son, Nicholas Hyde, cowering on the floor. They were unable to communicate him. The boy does not react to any stimuli. Perhaps he has fallen into a stupor as a result of abuse from his father. A stupor, there's a word I haven't heard in decades. Young Hyde has been placed in the care of psychiatrists who will decide upon his further treatment. The sheriff has issued an arrest warrant for the fugitive Jacob Hyde and a bounty of $500. That's lots of money back in those days. So the police suspected Jacob Hyde of killing John Norton, and then Jacob's son Nicholas was put into mental treatment. He was mentioned as being 10 years away from home in his diary, so it seems like he spent that time in a mental hospital. It seems familiar, but I can't recall exactly where I've seen it before. Definitely somewhere in a house.
Another
Really?
secret. A hidden room in our
I know
house.
where it is.
I have to check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in. Too bad I didn't know about it before.
Yes, you said that, mate. I mean, they don't look slashed, but I don't know. Right, never mind. So, just thinking about it. Hang on a second. They said Jacob Hyde, Nicholas's father, was supposed to have killed John Norton. Didn't the man in the hat and the mask kill John Norton just as we were entering the inn? What if the man in the hat and the mask is Nicholas's father? I do not know. It is a theory. We shall see what sort of happens with it. Yes, this is you. You are the statue. And this must be the
This is
thing.
it. I just need to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
Oh, good. I didn't see that part of the picture. Goodness. Part of the text is invisible. How can I read it? What does it say? What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. Okay. Well, probably right here, exactly the same as before. Does this help it? 1864 AD. Yes. Once we're beyond, like, the year 500, you don't really need the AD, but never mind. 1864. There were years on this, weren't there? Yes, here we are. Let me twist this around to 1864, if that is indeed one that's here. Yes. So it's probably like this. What if it's not AD? What if that's the code? Oh no, it wouldn't make any sense because I can't twist this around to make this A or D, so it must be R going to something. Because I was thinking maybe I could put like A here and D there, like that, in order to solve it as well. But I don't know what the decryption is going to be because I haven't got the thing I need to decode yet. Most mysterious. What to do now? So I need to find. I need to find that room where they found Nicholas. And they said it was directly above the office. So if that's the office, it must be in here, perhaps. No, this is locked. As is this. And as is this. Unless maybe it's in the bedroom, but I probably can't go in there because of Emma, can I? No, okay, fine. Can I go back up into this place that I've forgotten the name of the word for it? Attic. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's go back up here for no particularly good reason and see if we can find anything like this fit. Now these are locked as well, and I'm not going to be able to access that door, but it's locked as well. Bit of a pickle. Solve the riddle close to the fireplace. Yes, I've worked out most of it. I just don't know what it is I'm supposed to be decoding. That's the bit that doesn't make any sense to me. There's definitely something behind there, isn't there? Bizarre. Oh yes, it's that room. You know, it's not rocket science, Phil. It's all basic geometry. Okay. There must be a clue somewhere that will help me figure this out. I just don't know what I'm supposed to... I don't know what I'm supposed to decode. That's the tricky bit.
That number sequence isn't random.
Oh, you can turn both of them. Oh, hang on. Oh, goodness. So it probably is an AD type thing. Something a little bit like that.
It looks like a set of dates. Each corresponds to one letter.
Oh, you're making the Caesar cipher even more complicated than it ever needed to be. And let's be honest, it wasn't that complicated in the beginning. It's probably why every codebook opens with it. Right, let's see if I can write down all this information with my incredibly numb fingers. So I'm guessing I need to set, for the first one, the year 1773 with the letter C. Because there's one part of it I can't move, but the rest of it I can. So if I set up the rest of it, it should also fall into place. And that will allow me to decode each individual letter. Right, give me a minute to bang my head against the wall with this, and I shall see if I can decode the message. Oh, hang on a minute, I've missed one. Have I? Yes, I have. There we go. So how does this work? So I want 1773 to be lined up with C. So there's 1773. So let me line that up with C. But then what letter do I put here? Oh, I can't turn this anymore. Oh, okay. So that's... Move the thing, for goodness sake. So I can't turn this golden piece anymore. It's fixed in location, which would make sense because then that associates each individual letter with a number. So 1773 goes to E. So what if I line up 1823? 1823. I line that up with the letter M. Turn that around like that. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then ring this round. That goes to the letter G. Okay. EG. Seems this password is some sort of example. Right. That wasn't a dreadful joke. 1410 goes to N. N is in a very similar position. And goes to O. Ego. Ah, no, it's not an example. It's a fascinating debate about the structure of the personality by Sigmund Freud. Oh wait, there is no such thing because everything Freud did was a load of rubbish. Right. That's I. 1791. That's this one. Goes to the letter
Find the letters
T.
associated with the dates and arrange them into a word. The cipher will be broken.
Mate, would you shut up? I know what I'm doing. Alright, like, this just takes a bit of legwork with this gammy thing that's broken. Right, so that goes to S. Yeah, and then the only pre-millennium year, I mean, 19966. Where's the I? Here it is. It's over here. That's not quite right. There we are. That's a bit better. You twist the thing. You have to follow like a really correct circle, or else it doesn't like it. It's really irritating. And that's M. So the code is EGIOSM. Egoism! I was nearly right. Right. Let's set this up. EGO. Can I not twist these the other way around? Never mind. Because I really feel like I should be twisting them the other way around.
Bingo. That was well thought out, Nicholas.
Was this just contrived, if you ask me? Right. Oh, goody, the safe behind the picture. I didn't think these actually existed. This isn't just a trinket. It looks like it could fit somewhere. What do you do? This is a cross. This is a cross. Yes, it is a cross. It's a cross between that weird fancy bauble thing that makes up part of the crown jewels and crucifix. With you, presumably, because that's where the other picture was, and you haven't been used for this. And the correct amount of oh goodness, that nearly took my head off. We should be careful, young man.
What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
I don't know. Read them and maybe you'll find out, you great Gootosaurus. We both saw through a hole in the wall what my father did to that lady. The haunting, dangerous game is the most fun. Okay. I don't really think you should be spying on your father consorting with ladies, but maybe I'm mad. Lies. Thieves, murderers, forgers, monsters, and sadists. He and I. I like making long trips without even moving. Human equals beast. That's got to be a clue for something, hasn't it? Everyone I meet has two faces. One is human, the other face is of a beast. Human equals beast. Does that mean they only have one face, or they have two faces which are identical? I have not a Baldies. Young Nicholas's diary. Nicholas was locked up in a dark room by his father, mentally abused. It's a good thing he wasn't alone. Yes, he is. You can tell by the fact that there's nobody else here. But why did he never mention the other boy in his diary? What? There was somebody else here? We better read this, for goodness sake. I apologise so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Why are you hurting me? I kept asking. He was so furious that his face went red. He finally spat and said, why do you keep hurting us? Darkness is the worst. I hate it. There's nothing that scares me more. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe it was wrong I was even born. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's not because I did something wrong. It's about me. He just didn't want me to be in his life. I was a nuisance to him. What else could it be? The fact I took his pencil, the one I write with now, whenever a bit of light comes through in the cracks? I really don't know. I had a dream where I take off my clothes and run around the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. They were scared of me. I'm not even surprised. Taking out all of the locked in a dark room, kind of crazy, it's the 1850s and we're all prudes. Taking all of that out of the equation, somebody running around stark and howling at people is terrifying, no matter where you are, particularly on the holiday in an inn where you're just trying to relax and have a bit of recuperation. But never mind. It was just a dream. In fact, I am the one who is scared. I broke a plate. All my dinner wasted. Father thought I did it on purpose. I never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking. I can't write anymore. I'm not alone here. He is walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. He's actually nice to me. Not the way I first thought he was. At least I have some company for my trips to the woods. I can't tell my father about anything. He would get mad. Okay, so Nicholas was escaping the house and getting into the woods occasionally, and presumably that's maybe where he stumbled into the mine? Today is the same old story, closer and darkness, but this time he's here with me. I can tell him I was good, and it wasn't my fault. It's my father and the others to blame. The old man locked me up because he's ashamed of me. He'd rather I hadn't been born, or I was someone else. At first he didn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be alright. I tell him that it already is, because neither of us will be alone again. Are there more pages to read? Yes, there are. I am not a child. I don't have to listen to my father just because he's bigger and older. I'm smart, I have a lot of ideas. I talked about them when we both sat in the dark. He said it's sick. So what? Maybe I am sick after all the world has done to me. At night, we need to go into the wood and hunt for dangerous beasts. He went to sleep, so I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new woman to the inn. He thinks no one will notice. I saw Whitehead spit a miner in the face. I think you mean spit in a miner's face, but never mind. I mean, you have been locked up here. I'm not going to criticise your grammar. It's probably better than mine most of the time. I clenched my fist, dreaming of beating them to a pulp. He has no idea what I've planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. As soon as we get out of this closet, we're going to have a ball. I asked the dame in the inn. Kitty, aunt, she said... Right, okay, I'm just going to let you read the rest of that, because, frankly, it's just all just right. Enough of that, I think. Right. Why didn't you just pull the boards off and jump out the window, man? For goodness sake. Now what? Search Nicholas's room. Is it this bit of paper? Is this the... Not the cushion! This is ridiculous enough to get a cushion, I suppose. Another page of the diary, presumably.
The man in the mask. Now I know who he is.
I've solved it as well.
What's that?
What? Oh, I thought that was going to be the end of the chapter. I was going to say, oh look, both the last two chapters were half an hour long. Guess we'll put them together.
Someone's at the door.
I know that, I ain't a twit. I mean, I am. That's not the point. Hello? Oh no, those naughty people have knocked on the door and run away. It's a very old prank. I mean, this is like the 1970s. Oh, the Soviets. They have come to steal me. Goodness. Oh, the chapters are both half an hour long. Okay, I guess that means those two chapters are going to go into one episode, just to spoil you a bit. Right, well, not just to spoil you, just to give you what you're due, really. But never mind. Anyway, that will be enough of chapter 9 and chapter 8 for that matter. Yeah, we'll put them both together. Why not? That was quite fun actually as well. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting like more used to the puzzles. But that puzzle seemed a lot more sort of logical, sort of straightforward, I think, for some reason. It sort of made sense, I suppose. It just sort of clicked in my brain a lot quicker rather than anything else. I don't know why. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. I like that we're always developing the story as well, particularly the story of Nicholas. There's always little developments. It's not just, we're experiencing the story as it's going along. We're also seeing the past as well as the present, even though the present is Adam's past. But never mind. It's all very confusing. Never mind. That's enough of that. I like this game. I hope you're enjoying it as well. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.